Alright. You got a cut bleeding as bad as this one I got. Something stupid. Just had a bottle of champagne in the freezer and left it overnight. Forgot. When reached in to get it, it busted. And I reached in to scoop, some of the foam out and stuff. But I realized I was reaching to get something else on the other side of the freezer. Wasn't even touching the foam. And the piece of glass had gouged my finger. It sliced my middle finger open. Really good. Like about 4-inch cut. It was just open in the top of my finger. And it's bleeding bad. It's been like 4 hours now. And I had electrical tape on it for the longest. I got tired of holding it above my head and shit. And that got as far with the Walmart, got me some stuff for wound care. It's numbed out from the pressure I had to keep it from bleeding. Well, I finally got that off. And electrical tape was so rough that the adhesive freaking it did, whatever mending it had done since then, the electrical tape ripped it back over because of the adhesive on it. So, go figure. It's common sense. But at the time, I wasn't worried about it. I just wanted to stop holding the son of a bitch. So, now I got the wound care stuff and got back here. I was about to put it on. I noticed as soon as I pulled it off, that electrical tape, it, undid whatever mending it did. It was bleeding just as bad when it first started. I was like, oh, fuck. That shit's annoying as hell. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing. But not only that, but even worse than that is all the stuff I got. The wound care stuff is bleeding so fast, so hard, that I couldn't, get nothing on it with the wound care stuff. But luckily I had all the tape ready, the wound care tape and some more electrical tape ready. So I just used a non-stick gauze pad this time to get to put over it and, like lob that with Neosporin all over it where it touched the wound. Just lob that on it real quick, and got the long piece of electrical tape I had ready for emergency. The clear tape, I had multiple pieces of it. Put the electrical tape on it. Now I got that non-stick pad on there, that gauze pad with the electrical tape on top of it, and I got less pressure because I was getting sick of my finger being numb earlier from all that pressure I had to have on it. It's still leaking now. It needs more pressure to stop it from bleeding as bad as it is. But I'll take that over and keep it elevated over my head rather than have my finger as numb as it was earlier. So I'm gonna do that. I might have to tighten it up a little bit, but it's just the FYI, it's common sense, I suppose, but we don't think of it when it's not in the moment. But just non-stick gauze and shit. That shit is yeah. Little $5 box from Walmart, the gauze, the wound care kit. That shit's worth it to have on hand, I promise you. Me having to go get it, so it's a little shit like that. It pays to have on hand. And I'm a in the moment kind of guy. I don't plan shit. Spontaneity knows its own discipline. That's my thing, and it's true. But what you can plan, shit like that, account for it. You know what I'm saying? And this thing's getting on my damn last nerve. Holding it above my head like this. It's still bleeding. It's still trickling down blood. Look at that. You see how numb it is on the end? And it's not even near as pressure I had earlier. But anyway, all right.